Hey guys, how's it going? Hey everybody. I hope you like my bad wigs for my Halloween day of the dead and also Day, even though technically we're past that, the energy still stays around to the sixth or so. And since I had a little something on for the other readings, I thought I would try this. So yeah, Libra. They're like, why did you do this for my video? I hope everyone is doing well. This is going to be a general reading for Libra for November 2nd through November 14th. And it is a general reading, so take it how it resonates for you. If it does, I can cover anything from work to health to home, family, friends, relationships, platonic love. But yeah, take it how it resonates for you. So I'm going to go ahead and start pulling some cards for you. I pre-shuffled everything like I always do. And if you're watching this later and you want to fast forward through, please feel free to do that while I pull the cards. All right, let's get into it. Gosh, I look so funny. I keep thinking this mask doesn't fit right. And I have wig hair in my mouth. Hold on. Ugh. All right, guys. Don't worry, this won't be every time. You're like, why? Just trying to be fun for a little bit. Okay, let's get into it, Libra. Show me the cards you need to see for Libra, November 2nd through the 14th. What does Libra need to see? What does Libra need to know for that? Show me the cards you need to see for Libra. Oh, hold on, got this. Okay. Show me the cards you need to see for Libra's highest good November 2nd through the 14th. What does Libra need to see? One more, guys. One more. Messages for the All right. Get these out of the way. Stuff in here. Okay, Libra. So you have Ace of Swords upright, Queen of Cups in reverse. She has returned, guys. Knight of Wands in reverse, Magician in reverse, the Tower upright, and the Empress in reverse. Okay. I said she's returned because she was in a couple of the readings last week, and someone was like, "She's always here," and I was like, "I don't know." But anyway, Libra, yeah. So you can take the first row that I will show you here as energy. Starting last week, around last weekend that just passed, beginning of this week. Next weekend. Here. Okay. So yeah, with the Ace of Swords here, starting off the reading, it's some really nice energy. Sorry, my dog is walking around crying with his bone. And so it's all about having the mental intellect to cut through any bullshit or challenges in your life, Libra. And possibly even, this could be in the recent past or, what's going on right now. But basically, you could have maybe even leveled up in some way since you see the crown here. But it's a really great, gift from the universe of them giving you, as you see this hand coming out from the divine, from the clouds, is this gift of mental clarity. And also, like I said, people leveling up and just celebrations in general. Really peaceful energy, really nice to start out the reading with. Okay, and then with the Queen of Cups in reverse, um, this is talking about possibly, with the Ace of Swords and that mental clarity um, that you got. It, how do you say it? Okay, so with the Queen of Cups in reverse is a card that's talking about getting your emotions in check, right? Because when the card is in the upright position, she's really stoic, even though there's all this change in water underneath her. She's supported, she has her cup, she has growth, she's confident and peaceful, and all those things, right? But when it's upside down, it can be for some people getting your emotions in check. So even though you had this mental clarity, it could be there's still some small lingering emotional stuff, or it could be for some of you that you don't feel supported and you're not feeling growth right now. So it could be a little bit of stagnant energy, but it doesn't have to be you, Libra. It could be the person you're dealing with, or just the general situation. But let's keep going and see how it plays out here. Okay, so with the Knight of Wands in reverse, um, this is a little bit more of stagnant energy, unfortunately, Libra, but we all go through these things sometimes. Because when the Knight of Wands is in the upright position, it's all about movement, and he's enlightened, he's got his armor, he's maybe even going to celebration because his horse has this fancy outfit with him as well. But its growth is moving forward. But when it's upside down or reversed, it can be a little bit of stagnant energy. Um, and it could be because you're not feeling supported in some way or just trying to get over these last remaining emotional things that you need to get under control here. Or it could just be about how you present yourself to others. So you might have this mental clarity, Libra, but you're still not able to put on that aura, put on that energy, that you're really confident and you've got your emotions under control in some way. But again, it'll resonate differently for different people. Oh my gosh, Hermes, come sit down. Come on, come sit down. Stop crying. Not in the video. He's happy crying. He's carrying his bone around. Anyway, the next card you have is Magician in reverse. Okay, so this can be a card about feeling like you're not manifesting in some way or the situation or the person you're dealing with. Because when the magician is upright, he's confident too. He's manifesting in the 3D world here, could also be manifesting in the spiritual world, all right? So when it's in reverse, it can be a little bit of not feeling grounded in some way because there's a lot of green in this card indicating growth and groundedness, but it is in reverse. Possibly not feeling like you have a space, Libra, to do that. It could be you just creating the space for that. You can't create that space for that at this time. Um, or it could be a physical space, like you feel like you don't have a physical space to create this manifestations for yourself here. But let's keep going. So then you have the Tower card, which totally makes sense as well because it's all about sudden change. Okay, it could be some enlightenment that you're getting here with the lightning and the crown chakra. Um, but it's also about abrupt sudden change. So it could be anything from your car breaking down to something wrong with your computer, or something more dramatic like you're moving or um, you're getting out of a relationship or whatever. There's different ways it can go. Obviously, um, sorry, this mask is uh, hard to see in a little bit. Um, but it looks like these changes, Libras, does need to happen for you, especially if you feel like you don't have a space to manifest your goals and dreams, even if it's a physical space or creating that space um, in yourself and your own energy. Okay. Um, and then you have the Emperor's card in reverse. The Emperor's card, when it's in the upright position, is known as the business woman of the deck. Okay, so she's definitely got a lot of growth around her. She's able to see things from a higher perspective with the birds, and she's really wise, has a lot of support around her, and people come to her, for advice, and she's obviously gotten to this position for a reason. Okay, but it is in reverse, so this can be, if this is about work issues for some of you Libras. It could be that you not necessarily not feeling valued at work, but you're not being as strong as you could be um, for some reason. It could be because of all these changes that you're going through. Um, but deep down, you know, you are very resourceful and you can be that businesswoman, that businessman, whatever. There's no gender, okay. Um, so it just could be you're going through a lot of changes right now. But let's get some confirmation cards anyway for you and see what else we can find out. All right, just bear with me 1 second. All right. Just leave me to see. Just leave me to know. Messages for Libra. Messages for Libra. Second to what is Libra need to see? What does Libra need to know at this time? One more. Messages for Libra. Messages for Libra. What does Libra need to see? What does Libra need to know? All right. Need some coffee. You like get it on my shirt. That was good. Okay, it's Monday, guys. All right. Let's see what you got. So, Libra, you have Four of Pentacles in reverse, King of Pentacles in reverse, and the Five of Cups in reverse. Okay. So yeah, Libra, with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. This is a nice card to have in the reverse position um, because it's basically talking about letting go of something that you possibly in the past were holding on too tightly, right? So this is him and he's upright, but he's reversed, okay, upside down here. So when this is confirming the Ace of Swords upright and the Magician in reverse, um, it could be Libra that this this gift from the divine about this mental clarity or leveling up or some type of celebration or peace, just general peaceful energy. If you held on too tightly to that, to the expectations of leveling up or always having mental clarity without having to do the work behind it, the mental work behind it, this could be why you were then not able to manifest or find a space to manifest or get into that energy yourself, okay? And then with the King of Pentacles in reverse, confirming the Queen of Cups in reverse, and the Tower in the upright position, um, this is basically telling me that the reason why possibly, what led to this Tower moment for you, whatever the sudden change was because you really didn't feel supported, you didn't feel the growth around you. Um, Again, it could be that I don't know why I feel called to say this, and this might be for some of you, but um, again, you know deep down that you're a king or a queen, okay, right? But for some reason, you possibly couldn't show that to other people, or it wasn't, other people weren't recognizing all the work that you've done, um, inner and outer work, physical and spiritual work to get to the point where you are, and so other people weren't necessarily seeing these changes in your outside appearance, possibly, and that's really maybe upset you or pissed you off, and so that could have led to the Tower moment of the sudden change. Okay, um, and then with the Five of Cups in reverse, confirming the King of Wands in reverse and the Empress in reverse, this is also a nice card to have in reverse because when it's in the upright position, it's about crying over spilled milk and only focusing on the negative. He's looking at the cups that it's filled, but he doesn't realize that there's still cups behind him. And also, if he's trying to get to the castle in the background, he's got to cross the river, right? But if he just turns his head and focuses on something else, he'll see that there's a bridge there that can easily take him over. Um, so basically, you know, you were coming out of that energy and you aren't just focusing on the negative anymore, but you need to continue to do that, Libra, because when it's confirming these two cards, when I was saying again about that stagnant energy a little bit and restlessness and the Empress in reverse, about not possibly starting your own business, or if it's not starting your own business, just embodying what the Empress card is upright, which is the businesswoman, the businessman. Okay, the ability to see things from a higher perspective. People come to them for counsel. They're supported. They have everything they need. That kind of stuff. So I really feel like Libra, if you just continue to keep this Five of Cups in reverse here, continue to focus on the positive and not just the negative, that will bring you out of this stagnant energy, and then you can reverse the Empress back to the upright position where you can be that businesswoman, that businessman, and then you will be able to manifest again and just work on yourself and that mental clarity there. Okay, so real quick before you go, let's get you some oracle cards. See what else the universe has to say for you here. All right, just give me 1 second. Okay, it says it's the chimpanzee card. It says use both your intuition and your intellect to solve the problem or get answers to your question. How cute is that? Okay. Yes, and that's the mental clarity we were just talking about. Intellect, mental clarity, intuition here. One more oracle card before you go. Okay, sorry. This card is like I put fanning powder on it sometimes and it makes it a little. Anyway, it says the Shadow Queen. It says acquiring knowledge, insecurity, and manipulation. And so it's a woman holding some kind of light here in the forest. Hmm. That insecurity could be when I was talking about you making all these changes and other people not necessarily seeing it on the outside of you, or just we all have our own insecurities. But let's see what the little book has to say. All right, so I can come closer. Ooh. All right, let me hold this here. Okay. Says the Shadow Queen tells you that too many of the details hidden behind your circumstances prevent you from moving forward quickly at this time. She has come with a lantern to help shed light on what is concealed within you or your situation. This is the time to wait for more to be revealed. Perhaps you lack clarity and knowledge of how to proceed with the subject of your inquiry. It's time to educate yourself a little more about your intention and then put that information to work for you. The Shadow Queen asks that you dig deep to gain strength and have the courage. Oops, sorry, I realized I had my alarm on. Hold on. Yes, the Shadow Queen asks that you dig deep to gain strength and you have the courage to ask someone in the know to shed light on your circumstances. She promises to send that person to you. Beware of moving too quickly in the dark, as you will likely trip and fall and have to start again. The challenge of this card, the Shadow Queen, gently asks you to address your innermost character flaws with compassion. For now it's time to bring your wounded self and hidden agendas into the light. You're seeing the tangible results of those aspects of your nature that have evolved in response to the difficulties in your life. They have been a means to help you survive. Perhaps you're falling prey to insecurity masked as elitism. Sorry, all my timers going off. Sorry. Masked as elitism or ignorance, believing that you know best, or to comparing yourself with others, or to being fearful and self-sabotaging. You may be taught that manipulating others rather than being direct is the way to get your needs met. The Shadow Queen reminds you that manipulation in any form isn't the best method of getting what you want. Another meaning that could also apply is the possibility that you're being affected by someone else's wounded self. Okay. Perhaps you are the one being manipulated. Whatever the case, it's time to take a fearless personal inventory and observe what part you play in the dramas and potential disasters in your life. When you come to the place of humility, forgiveness, and grace, then you may proceed again and walk into the light. There is great value and strength in facing your own shadow in the realm of the Shadow Queen. Yeah, that's really interesting. Yeah, like I like that it says it could be another person possibly manipulating you too. Um, Sorry, I was just reading it again because I like that it says be clear on your intentions. Don't act like you know everything, right? Um, and be willing to ask for help from somebody um, who knows, right? So if it's a work situation, asking somebody who works in the same industry as you, or if it's a love situation, perhaps talking to a counselor or a friend or something, just getting another perspective. Um, if it's money stuff, it could be talking to another person about a loan or going to a different bank or, however it plays out for you. It's just basically talking about being open to other people's advice so you can get all the knowledge, right? Because it was saying in this card to not operate in the dark because then you'll just have to keep starting over and starting over. And I really like that it also says to embrace your shadow self. A lot of people in like the new age movement or spirituality movement always are like, it's all love and light all the time. No, it's really not. um, you have to embrace your shadow side because if you don't, then you're not really healing or progressing because we all have light or dark. And a lot of times it's not pretty and it's really hard. But, you come out stronger in the end. Um, but yeah, Libra, hopefully this resonates for you, for some of you guys. Always feel free to let me know in the comments or you can message me, private message me as well. Sorry. But yeah, that's the end of your reading for this time. I'm going to take a screenshot like I always do if you guys want to check it out. You can click in the description box below and then go to my website, go to the Facebook link, and then go to the Libra reading. Once I post the Libra reading under there, and it'll be the first comment on Facebook. Yeah, other than that, excuse me, one second. Um, also want to say that my candles are still on sale, so I do candle readings. So if you're interested in that, you can check out all that info. Normally they're $30, but they're on sale right now for $17.10 or something like that. I try to make it a percentage, and I made it like not I couldn't do exactly $17, so it's 17.10, whatever. Um, and yeah, if you're interested in a personal reading, you can check that out as well. But yeah, other than that, I think we're good. Thank you guys so much for your energy and your time. And again, happy Halloween, happy Mexican Day of the Dead, and All Souls Day, and all that we had yesterday. Um, and hopefully you're not too put off by my costume today, and you'll still come back in the future when I look a little normal, not like a bad drag queen. But anyway, I just wanted to have fun. I hope you guys are doing well, and I'll talk to you guys later. All right, thanks. Bye.